All right, so today we're going to help you get ready for an interview
Okay.
for an import-export specialist role. And not just any role. We're talking electrical household appliances.
Yeah, those are pretty important.
To help you nail it, we've got
Yeah.
this stack of resources from RoleCatcher,
Absolutely.
specifically their career and interview guides.
Those are great.
It's like having a cheat sheet for your career.
It really is.
So think of this deep dive as your personal interview prep bootcamp.
Ooh, I like that.
We're going to dissect those common questions,
Right.
give you some insider tips, and even show you how RoleCatcher's AI can help you tailor your answers and stand out from all those other candidates.
Okay, so let's get started with the first question.
Okay, sounds good.
It's a classic one.
Okay.
Describe your experience in managing import and export logistics.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
This is where you really got to bring those experiences to life.
Yeah.
Have you ever, juggled shipping schedules, dealt with those freight forwarders, or navigated those sometimes confusing customs procedures?
Yeah, and even if it's entry level, it counts, right?
It all counts.
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
don't be surprised if they follow up with,
Okay.
what was your biggest logistical challenge and how did you overcome it?
Oh, that's a good follow-up.
Yeah, this is your chance to show them you can handle the heat.
That you can think on your feet.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay, next up is, how do you ensure compliance with import and export regulations and standards?
Ooh, that's a big one.
This is where your research skills come in handy.
Yeah, you absolutely need to be familiar with the documentation required for electrical appliances.
Right.
Think about labeling and safety standards and any trade agreements that might apply.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot to keep track of.
It is.
But that's what makes this role so crucial.
Absolutely. And you can really impress them by mentioning specific regulations you've dealt with and how you stay updated on the changes. RoleCatcher even has this AI feature
Oh, yeah.
that can flag relevant regulations for you
Oh, wow.
based on the job description. Pretty cool.
That's amazing. It takes all the guesswork out of it.
It does.
Now, another potential question is, can you give an example of a time you had to resolve a compliance issue?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, this lets you demonstrate your proactive problem-solving skills.
All right. You don't want to just say that you can do, you have to prove it.
Exactly, show them what you got.
All right, moving on to a question that often trips people up.
Okay.
Describe your experience in negotiating with suppliers and customers.
Negotiation.
And remember, negotiation isn't just about getting the lowest price.
Right, it's about building those relationships. Finding win-win solutions and sometimes getting a little creative to find common ground.
Yeah.
Think about those times that you had to flex those negotiation muscles.
Yeah.
Whether it was securing a better price or resolving a really tricky conflict.
Absolutely. And don't just tell them, show them right. Use specific examples to illustrate your approach.
Definitely.
And RoleCatcher's AI can actually analyze your answers and give you feedback on how to make them even stronger.
Oh, wow.
Almost like having a personal interview coach.
That's a game changer, especially for those who get nervous during interviews.
For sure.
Now, let's talk about a topic that's crucial in this field.
Okay.
Documentation.
Yes.
They might ask you, how do you ensure timely and accurate documentation for import and export activities?
That is important.
This is where your attention to detail really shines.
Yes.
Talk about your process for ensuring that everything is complete and accurate and complies with those all-important regulations.
All those regulations, got to keep track of all those details.
Yes, and if you've used any specific software or tools to streamline the process, mention those as well.
Oh, yeah?
It shows you're tech-savvy and efficient.
Right up to date on the latest and greatest.
Absolutely. They might even follow up with, have you ever encountered a documentation error and how did you handle it?
That's always a tough one.
Yeah. It is, but it's a great opportunity to show that you learn from your mistakes and are always striving for improvement.
Right. Always learning.
Exactly.
Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of electrical appliances with this question. Describe your knowledge of customs regulations related to electrical household appliances.
Okay, bring on the specifics.
This is where you showcase your expertise in this specific niche.
Right.
You'll need to demonstrate your understanding of classification, valuation duty rates, all those things that keep those appliances moving smoothly across borders.
It's all connected.
It is, and don't be afraid to use those industry terms that we mentioned earlier.
Right.
Like the harmonized system code.
Oh,
It
yeah.
shows you know your stuff.
Absolutely.
Plus, using RoleCatcher's AI-powered resume builder can ensure that these keywords are highlighted throughout your application.
Oh, that's a great tip.
You've got to use those tools.
Definitely now they might follow up with, how do you stay updated on changes to customs
Oh,
regulations?
that's a good one.
Yeah, this allows you to highlight your commitment to continuous learning and staying ahead of the curve in a rapidly evolving field.
For sure. Got to stay up to date.
Absolutely.
Speaking of staying ahead, let's move on to a question about inventory management.
Okay, let's do it.
They might ask, how do you manage inventory levels for electrical household appliances?
Inventory management is all about balance. Meeting customer demand while minimizing storage costs.
Yeah, keeping everything running smoothly.
Exactly. Think about how you analyze those demand patterns, forecast future needs, and make strategic decisions about inventory levels.
This is where those analytical skills come into play.
Absolutely.
And don't be shy about sharing specific examples of how you've tackled inventory challenges in the past,
Right.
even if it was just a small-scale project.
Absolutely. And be prepared for a follow-up. Can you describe a situation where you had to make a difficult decision regarding inventory levels?
Oh, those tough decisions.
It shows you can think critically and make those tough calls when you need to.
You got to make those calls.
Yeah, sometimes.
Now let's shift gears to a crucial aspect of the electrical appliance industry,
Okay.
quality.
Big one?
They might ask, how do you ensure that electrical household appliances meet quality standards?
Safety and performance are paramount in this industry.
Right.
You'll need to demonstrate your understanding of relevant quality standards and your meticulous process for verifying compliance.
So think about specific testing procedures, certifications, or inspections you've been involved with.
Right.
Maybe you even have a story about a time you identified and resolved a quality issue.
Oh, yeah.
Could really impress them.
That's a great way to show that you're proactive and committed to delivering top-notch products.
Exactly.
They might also ask, what steps would you take if a shipment of appliances failed to meet quality standards?
Another good one.
Yeah, this gives you a chance to outline your problem-solving approach and dedication to customer satisfaction.
Yeah, got to keep those customers happy.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about keeping those appliances moving with this question. Describe your experience in managing shipping schedules for electrical household appliances.
Okay, so similar to inventory management, this question is all about optimization.
Right.
You need to coordinate with shipping companies, freight forwarders, and customs brokers to ensure on-time delivery while minimizing costs and potential delays.
All those moving parts.
So many moving parts. So think about times you had to navigate complex shipping logistics.
Right.
Maybe even dealing with unexpected challenges like weather delays or port congestion.
Oh, yeah, those always pop up.
They always do. It's all about demonstrating your ability to adapt and find solutions under pressure.
Yeah, when the pressure's on.
Exactly. Be prepared for a question like, how would you handle a situation where a shipment was delayed due to unforeseen circumstances?
Always got to be ready.
You got to be...
Now let's wrap up this section with a question that focuses on the human element of the job. How do you manage relationships with suppliers and customers of electrical household appliances?
Okay, this is where your interpersonal skills really take center stage.
Yes.
Building strong relationships is all about clear communication responsiveness and a genuine desire to find mutually beneficial solutions.
Yeah, for sure.
Share examples of how you've built rapport with suppliers and customers.
Right.
Maybe even how you resolved a conflict or negotiated a tricky situation.
Yeah, show them what you got.
And RoleCatcher's AI can even analyze your tone and language to help you come across as confident and professional in your responses.
Wow.
It's an incredibly valuable tool,
It is.
especially for those who want to make sure that they're making the right impression.
Right. The first impression is so important.
It is. Now, while we've covered some key questions, there are always additional topics that might come up in an interview.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's like they say, expect the unexpected, right?
Right. You never know what they're going to throw at you.
So let's dive into some of those curveball questions you might encounter using RoleCatcher's Guide as our roadmap.
Okay, I like it. Let's do it.
So a common one is, how do you stay informed about industry trends and new developments in electrical household appliances?
Oh, that's a good one.
This is where you get to showcase your passion for the field and your commitment to staying ahead of the curve.
Right. You want to show them you're not just there for the paycheck. You're genuinely interested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could mention trade publications you read,
Oh, yeah.
like appliance design or home appliance manufacturer.
Other good ones.
Or even industry events you've attended, like the International Home Plus Houseware Show.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
It is big.
And don't forget about those online resources, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Websites like Twice or Consumer Reports provide valuable insights into consumer trends and product innovations. You can even mention specific brands or product lines that you're following. Show them you've done your homework.
Show them you're paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here's another one that requires a little bit of strategic thinking.
Right.
What are some of the challenges you anticipate in this role, and how would you approach them?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is.
But it's a good one.
This question is all about showing that you're not just a dreamer, you're a problem solver.
Right. You got to be realistic.
So think about real-world challenges like supply chain disruptions, fluctuating exchange rates,
Oh, yeah, those are always fun.
or even those tricky situations where you have to, deal with a difficult customer.
We all have those.
It's your chance to really shine by outlining your proactive approach to handling those bumps in the road.
Right. Show them you can handle it.
You could even mention a specific example from your past experience
Oh, yeah.
where you successfully navigated a similar challenge,
That's always a good idea.
highlighting your resilience and adaptability.
And speaking of adaptability,
Yes.
let's not forget that the import-export landscape is constantly evolving.
Oh, for sure.
And RoleCatcher's AI-powered tool
Oh, yeah.
can help you stay informed about the latest trends and regulations,
It's so hopeful.
giving you a real advantage in the job market.
It's like having a personal research assistant.
I love it.
Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about your career journey.
Okay.
RoleCatcher's Career Guide outlines some interesting possibilities for growth in this field.
It does.
So typically it starts with an entry-level position
Right.
where you're kind of getting your feet wet, assisting with documentation, coordinating with suppliers, and just learning the ropes,
Yeah. Paying your dues.
paying those dues.
Exactly.
From there, you could progress to a junior specialist role, taking on more responsibility, handling those more complex tasks, maybe even managing your own accounts.
Yeah, you start to get a little more ownership.
A little more responsibility.
There.
And then as you gain experience and expertise, you might move up to a senior specialist position, overseeing operations for multiple accounts, developing strategies, mentoring those who are just starting out.
Yeah, giving back a little bit.
Giving back. And then eventually you could aim for that coveted import-export manager role, leading the entire department and making key strategic decisions that impact the company's global operations.
That's the dream.
That's the goal.
Oh, it is.
But the guide really emphasizes the importance of continuous learning
Oh, for sure.
to stay competitive in this really dynamic field.
Yeah, you can't just rest on your laurels.
So how can you keep those skills sharp and stand out from the crowd?
Right.
Well, the guide mentions a few valuable options.
Okay, let's hear them.
So pursuing those advanced courses or even a master's degree in a related field like international business or supply chain management
Those are great options.
can demonstrate your commitment to professional development.
You're always learning.
Always learning.
Exactly.
And don't underestimate the power of certifications.
Oh, yeah, those are important.
Earning a certified international trade professional
Right.
or a CITP designation
Mm-hmm.
shows you have a comprehensive understanding of global trade practices.
Right. You know your stuff.
You know what you're doing. There's also the Certified Customs Specialist, or CCS certification, which demonstrates your expertise in customs regulations and procedures, a highly sought-after skill in this field.
For sure.
And for those looking to broaden their global business acumen,
Yeah.
the Certified Global Business Professional, or CGBP credential, can open doors to new opportunities and enhance your credibility.
Those are all great options.
It's all about investing in yourself
Yeah.
and showing potential employers that you're serious about building a successful career in import-export.
Absolutely. You're in it to win it.
You're in it to win it.
Exactly.
And remember, RoleCatcher's platform
Yes,
is packed with resources to support your career development journey.
it is.
They have links to courses, certification programs, professional associations, all tailored to the import-export field.
It's like a one-stop shop
It is
for all your career advancement needs.
helping you navigate that ever-changing global marketplace with confidence.
I love it.
Now, before we wrap up, let's circle back to that interview prep. We've covered a lot of ground,
We have.
but there's one more crucial aspect we need to touch on.
Okay.
How RoleCatcher's AI can help you tailor your answers and stand out from the competition.
Oh, yeah, that's the secret sauce.
This is where those AI-powered tools really shine.
They do.
So their CV resume builder
Mm-hmm.
can analyze the specific job description and highlight the skills and experiences that are most relevant to the role.
Yeah, so you don't have to guess
No more guessing.
what they're looking for.
It's like having a personal brand strategist,
Ah, I like that.
crafting the perfect pitch for you.
Yeah.
And their interview guides can help you craft those compelling answers that really showcase your expertise and your passion for the field.
Absolutely.
They even have an AI-powered video interview practice tool
Oh, wow.
that provides personalized feedback
Really?
on your delivery and your content,
That's incredible.
helping you refine your approach and boost your confidence.
I love that.
So while you're practicing those answers and researching those industry trends, don't forget to leverage the power of AI.
Yes.
It's your secret weapon for making a lasting impression.
Absolutely.
Now, as we reach the end of our deep dive, I want to leave you with a final thought
Okay, I'm ready.
that can help you not just land the job, but really thrive in this exciting career. So think about it this way. What's one area of expertise within electrical household appliances that you could really own? It could be like a niche market, right? Like energy-efficient appliances
Oh, yeah.
or smart home integrations.
Those are hot right now.
They are.
Yeah.
Or it could even be deep knowledge of a specific type of appliance.
Right.
Maybe you're like a whiz with refrigerators, or you've got all the latest intel on induction cooktops.
Yeah, find your specialty.
Find your thing.
Right, exactly.
Or perhaps you're a master of navigating the regulations for a particular country, making you like the go-to person for exporting to that market.
Oh, yeah, the expert.
It's all about finding your secret sauce.
Yeah.
That's something special that sets you apart from everyone else.
I like that.
Right.
It makes you memorable.
It does.
And it shows you're not just looking for a job, you're building a career.
Exactly.
It's about passion, you know?
Yeah.
A desire to go beyond the basics.
So as you gear up for this interview, ask yourself, what truly excites you about the world of electrical household appliances?
Yeah.
What's your unique contribution?
What are you bringing to the table?
Let that passion shine through in your answers. And don't be afraid to showcase that expertise.
Yeah, be yourself.
Remember, this is your chance to really demonstrate why you're the perfect fit for this role.
Absolutely.
And as always, RoleCatcher is in your corner, ready with resources and AI-powered tools to help you every step of the way.
They're a great resource.
From crafting that perfect resume to acing that interview, they've got you covered.
Absolutely.
But go out there, be confident, and just knock their socks off.
Good luck.
Good luck with the interviewer cheering you on.
We are